You wake up in the morning, get ready for the day, grab a cup of coffee or tea, and while taking a sip, you turn on the TV. Suddenly, breaking news flashes on the screen.
We're down by between 3 and 4.5% generally across these markets. Let's talk about the speed with which we are watching this market deteriorate. We're red everywhere, essentially, down by 5%.
We're down over 16%. Dow at the same time has fallen about 18%.
The stock market is now down 21%.
The stock market has crashed. You feel panicked. In a rush, you log into your Demat account and start selling your stocks in fear of losing your capital. Somehow, you manage to sell everything. You feel a bit relieved. Thank God, I sold the stocks. Now I am safe, you tell yourself. Later that evening, you meet your friend who has been in the stock market for years. You say, "Hey bro, did you see the market today? It's totally gone." Your friend says, "Yes bro, it was a complete bloodbath, but I was lucky today." You say, "Yeah, totally lucky." But your friend asks, "How much worth of stocks did you buy?" You go silent. You had sold your stocks, yet you felt lucky. Your friend had bought the stocks and even he is feeling lucky. Now you're confused. The market crash was the same for both of you, yet the reactions were completely different. That night, you open your laptop and start researching. So, what's going on? Why do some people see the stock market as an opportunity? And more importantly, why is stock market crash actually a blessing for the smart investors? What is a stock market crash? A stock market crash is a sudden and sharp decline in the stock prices. Sometimes it happens in few days and sometimes it takes just hours. It is usually triggered by news, economic crisis, war, pandemics, and even changes in the policy. This causes investors to panic and sell their holdings in fear of further losses. We have seen many crashes in the past. Some of them were the Great Depression 1929, caused by tight monetary policies and banking failures. Harshad Mehta scam 1992, manipulation and security scams. Asian financial crisis 1997, collapse of regional currencies. The dot-com bubble in 2000, it was the biggest tech burst. Global financial crisis in 2008, Lehman Brothers collapse and mortgage crisis. China market crash and commodity crash in 2015. 2020, the crash which nobody can forget, the COVID-19 worldwide lockdowns. These crashes often scare new investors. Many start to believe the stock market is just a gamble or a game of luck, but in reality, it's one of the best tools to grow your money if you invest wisely. Why stock market crash is a golden opportunity. The saying, "whatever goes up must come down," applies perfectly here. Most people see crash as a trap and rush to sell, but the smart ones, they see the opportunity, because during crash even fundamentally strong stocks fall, but not their fundamentals. Smart investors know these quality stocks, they will bounce back and give multi-bagger returns, so they start investing in them. In simple words, crashes are the sale for investors, a chance to buy quality products and stocks at a discount. Also, crash cleans up the market. They filter out weak, overhyped, or manipulated stocks and make the stock markets healthy. That's why it's often said, don't invest without investigation. Beginners who blindly follow the trend or news without research are often the first to panic. But every crash teaches us something, and with each lesson, we become better investors. Who are smart and weak investors? The crash doesn't mean the market will never rise again. A smart investor uses the crash to accumulate great stocks and stay in the game of long term. The weak investor sells the stock in panic and exits, missing this golden opportunity. So, who is the smart investor and who is the weak investor? The answer is both are in within us. If you panic and sell your stocks, you are a weak investor. And if you stay calm, do your research, and invest wisely, you become the smart one. Warren Buffett, the great investor, once said that be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. Every smart investor was once a beginner who made mistakes and learned from it. The market builds you only if you stay long enough. The stock market is the best device to multiply your wealth, but it requires patience, planning, and long-term vision. So, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you learned something valuable today. Remember, the stock market crash is not the end. It's just a beginning for those who are prepared. Every falls strengthens the hopes and bounces back in full potential, whether it might be a stock market or it might be a person. If you like the video, do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will be back soon with another interesting topic. Until then, take care. Goodbye.